We met on a dating app. We talked for about 3 days. I looked through his pictures. I thought he looked pretty nice. And through the conversation, we had a lot in common. And so we arranged a time to meet for dinner. And we met, we talked for, I want to say about a good hour 15 minutes. And I really liked the guy. And then as the date continued, he said, oh, okay, well, I'm feeling a little upset. I need to go to the bathroom. I said, okay, that's fine.
So what was the agreement though when you all went out on the date?
Yeah.
Would he treat you for dinner? Were you going to pick up the tab? Mm-hmm. What was the arrangement before you got to the restaurant?
Yeah, of course. The arrangement was, well, I suggested that we split it 50-50. I just think it's fair that way. I'm a pretty progressive woman, so I don't really like the idea of the man always buying the meal. So I said 50-50 is fair.
That seemed fair, particularly since it was your first date.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. And he agreed to it.
Did you agree to that?
I did, Your Honor.
Yes.
You did. So this was a date, first date, and she says that you all met on a dating app. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Now, but the complaint says that you all actually had an encounter before you all saw each other on the dating app, that you were providing car services.
Yes, Your
and she
Honor.
was your client?
Yes. So what happened was I do rideshare as a driver to earn extra income on the side.
All right.
She was apparently one of my passengers. I didn't really get a good look at her when I was driving her. 3 days later, we matched on Tinder. She says that I gave her a ride. I said, okay, cool.
That must have been interesting. You are both on this dating app, and she says, well, wait a minute. Actually, I know you because you were my driver.
Yes.
Wow.
But I did not recognize her. I probably pick up about 10 to 15 people a day. So
that's fair. Okay.
We matched. She was beautiful, seemed like a really cool, down-to-earth person. We messaged for about 3 days, and I think we had a pretty good connection.
And you agree with that? You said that?
Oh, yes.
Good connection. Yes. So things are going great?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Swimmingly.
Oh, okay.
So I recommend Superb in Malibu.
Okay.
We get there. She shows up 20 minutes late. Okay, fine. You know, traffic. I understand. I am a driver. When she arrives, it is not the same person from the app, Your Honor. She was kicked out in full makeup.
This is really interesting. So it wasn't the same person.
Yes.
That was on the app.
I mean,
Your Honor, I would like to say.
I'm sorry. Can I finish? Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
This person you're seeing right here and is not the same person I had the date with. She was caked out in full makeup, was rude, would give me one-word answers. She made me feel uncomfortable as well. She would ask me these really personal questions.
Let's back up. The person who showed up for the date was not the person in the profile.
I mean, technically they are the same person, but it's like she has two personalities or something.
Okay, so she didn't look different.
She looked different and acted different, Your Honor.
She looked different and she acted different.
Yes.
And so different personality from the 3 days that you all had some conversations on the phone.
Yes,
and
that's
you
correct.
began to tell me. You said she was rude.
Yes.
She had one-word answers. Anything else?
She was rude not only to me, to the waitress, to the bartender. I mean, it was just a nightmare.
It was a nightmare?
Yeah, I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed to be there. I was super uncomfortable. It was the date from Honor.
It was the date from hell.
It was. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. We go from things were going swimmingly, is what he told me.
Yeah.
Going swimmingly, to the date from hell. What in the world happened?
First off, I would like to say, I don't know what he means that I'm a completely different person. I mean, I didn't post any pictures on my dating profile as blonde hair, 5'10" model. And so for him to say that I look like a completely different person, and you know, I like to switch it up. So first date, I'm going to wear my best wig. I'm going to beat my face. I'm going to look good.
So the people know what beat your face means. That means lots of makeup.
Yeah, exactly.
Too much makeup, if you ask me.
Okay, well, and so it's a first date. So of course I'm going to want to look good. And sometimes I want to make my hair a little bit more natural. I want to have a more natural face. But for a good night, I want to look good. And so I put on my best dress, my best wig, beat face, and I thought that it would be something that he'd say, okay, so she likes to present herself. But apparently I presented myself too much.
For me, I feel like that is a red flag when you're on a date with someone and they're trying to change your appearance or the things that you like. That's probably not the person for you, because you want someone that will accept you and all the things that you enjoy. So it's like some days I like to dress down more and some days I like to have makeup. Some days I like to wear big earrings and big heels. I'm going to jump back to when I was on some dates with some other people and it was a problem for me. So some of the dates, they didn't like that I liked big earrings. So they wanted me to wear smaller earrings. And some of them didn't like that I wore heels and they wanted me to wear flip-flops. But with that would be me conditioning myself and molding myself into what they want instead of the things that I liked and enjoyed. So it wouldn't work out with a person like this, and it wouldn't work out with him because he doesn't like the things that she enjoys. So when she wants to dress to the nine, he's always going to have some snide remark about it. The same as when I was going on the dates with other people. So it was better for me to find someone who also liked that I like to wear heels and that I like big earrings, and they also enjoyed those things about me. He would do better to find someone who matched his values too. You're not going to change someone, so you might as well just find someone that fits who you are. Let's keep going.
So he says that you were rude to the waiter, that you were rude, that you were answering questions with one-word answers. I mean, what was going on?
See, as a woman, I feel like it's common for people to say that I'm rude.
Wait, as a woman, it's common for people to say you're rude.
Because in this, in like the film industry, I work in the film industry. And so being a strong woman, people would say, oh, she's rude.
I'm a strong woman. People don't call me rude, do they, Cece?
No.
Okay.
No,
even
Jen.
behind my back?
No.
You sure? Okay.
I've
just
never
making
found you
sure.
rude.
All right. I consider myself a very strong woman.
Mm-hmm. And you are.
But I don't think people call me rude. And so I want to be careful that we don't do our own self-sabotage and that we then define ourselves in boxes. So there are not people in the world who can do that for us. But as women, we've got to be careful that you don't say that because I'm a woman, people define me as rude. Either you're rude or you're not. Were you rude?
No.
Okay.
I'm a very strong person.
Okay.
The waitress just got one of our orders incorrectly. I said, excuse me, this isn't what we ordered. I'm sorry. Could you just take it back? And I reiterated what we ordered. She said, fine, no problem. I would like to apologize if I came across as rude to her, but to me, I don't think I was rude.
Okay. Now let's get back to this profile. Yeah. I understand that you have a copy of her profile.
I do, Your Honor.
I would like to see that, please.
Of course, Your Honor.
Because what I'm hearing you say, and you're trying to be very diplomatic about this, I think, is that it was a bait and switch.
Yeah,
Is that really what you're saying to me? I mean, let's just be honest. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, Your Honor. I got catfished, honestly.
But that looks like me, right? In the photos, they look like me, don't they?
Well, now it does, but at the date, it did not.
Oh, see, I thought it was just the opposite. I thought that she had a different look in the profile and looked different in person.
Exactly.
Yes.
But she looks like she looks on this.
Right now she does, but on the day of the date, it was not this. This was not the person that was there.
But on the date, I was the person. I just had more done up makeup and hair.
And you just tried to glam it up a little bit.
Exactly.
See, I really thought what he was going to say is, oh, Judge, she had this profile picture that was just glammed off the charts, and that's what I was expecting. And then she comes in very different. But it's just the opposite. You were really naturally who you are in the courtroom today on this profile, but you glammed it up for dinner.
Exactly.
But that doesn't seem to be the real problem, or was it?
Well, that was warning sign 1, if you will.
Warning sign 1. Well, warning sign 1. So there were other warning signs.
Yes.
2, 3, how many? Lots.
Well, when she called her waitress an idiot, that was warning sign 2.
Yeah.
When she asked me how many partners I had, that was warning sign 3.
Oh, yes, that was.
It just kept getting worse and worse, and I feel lied to. It's like this person here was not the person I went on the date with.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Let's just cut down to the bottom line You were suing for $820,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
How in the world, if this was the date from hell, did you all run up a bill for $820?
I'm glad you asked. So I have the receipt with me. And so what happened was, well, I was late. And I told him because I was just getting ready and I said, hey, I'm running late, traffic, go ahead and order, any appetizers because I didn't have much to eat. He said, okay, fine. And so we got there. He ordered a few of the appetizers, one of the grilled asparagus. He ordered a drink, $20, Dream Island Berry. And then I highlighted on my receipt bill, he ordered a tomahawk, $150. I saw that. I was like, okay, fine by me.
All right. So let's just make sure that everybody's following this.
Right.
This was the date that you all were supposed to split.
Yes.
And he left.
Yes.
So we call it kind of ditch and dine.
Yes.
He just dined and he left.
Yes. And he also ordered another expensive meal, caviar Grand Reserve, $400. Bottle, $160. And so the reason why I'm asking him for $820, I didn't expect him to spend so much money on food in general, especially on his meal specifically.
So that is definitely over the top for him to be ordering. I would, in my mind, tell them from the beginning that we would be doing separate checks, particularly if I saw something like that. That way that he would know that we were splitting that check from the get-go. And if he gets mad, oh, well, you shouldn't have ordered that. That's insane. As far as just evaluating whether she has multiple personalities, the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of deal, I'm not really seeing that. I mean, I think that I would believe that she is just what she's calling strong. Maybe it is rude. It's a little off-putting. And she's trying to take a label and justify that. At no point is it okay to be saying that about your server. It's not okay to just give a one-word answer all the time. I mean, maybe sometimes, but if you're on a date with someone, you should definitely try to be a little bit more open, asking more questions. So it might just be her personality in general, because she has subscribed to an ideology that is the way that she has to be. The way I would refer to that would be to be firm but kind. Let's keep going.
How much was the whole bill that night?
The whole bill, including the tax, is $1,375.92.
Oh my goodness. I mean, and I've gone to some of the most wonderful restaurants in the entire world.
And he didn't leave you, right?
Right. No.
Your Honor, if I may, she was 15 minutes late and I ordered most of this before she got there. I was expecting to have a nice night, drink some nice champagne.
Can you afford a $1,500 dinner?
Yes, Your Honor. I was fully expecting to pay for it, and that's why I brought her out to this restaurant specifically.
You were expecting to pay for the whole bill?
Yes.
Well, we agreed on half.
I know. So look, Your Honor, what happened was it was the date from hell. I kept flagging over the waitress. Every time the waitress came over, she ordered something new and something new and something new.
And the reason why I kept ordering something new is because from my perspective, I thought the day was going well.
If this was the date from hell, why did you keep ordering all of these items?
No, because I ordered all of that before she got there. She was 15 minutes late. She told me to go ahead and order.
Wait. You ordered all of that in 15 minutes?
Yes.
So I'm still struggling with how this got to be $13.75. Do you have the itemized?
I do.
Yes, let me see that.
Yeah, of course. And so, the in-between were just orders of, appetizers for, because I thought the meal was going good, so I just kept ordering more appetizers.
And ordering, Your Honor.
But I feel like
this is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's what it was. It was the tomahawk.
The tomahawk.
For $150.
Right. Yes.
This just goes on and on and on and on. What do you do for a living, Brian?
I am a photographer.
You're a photographer. Are you sure that you didn't just decide that you were going to go in and get a really expensive dinner?
Yes,
and
Your
just
Honor.
walk out?
Yes. So
Have you ever done that before?
No,
You're
Your Honor.
under oath. You
No,
have
Your Honor.
never ordered expensive items for dinner and left the other person paying the check.
No,
Never.
never. This is
And why do you think it's okay to have done it this time?
So what happened was I had the steak and it really upset my stomach. So I excused myself to the bathroom. I got physically ill. I felt embarrassed. The date was going horribly. So I went home.
Why didn't you just go to the maitre d' and say, here is my credit card. I'm not feeling well. This is the date from hell, and I just want to gracefully leave, but let me pay the check. Does that seem reasonable?
I admit I could have handled it better, but I wanted to go home. I wanted to lie in bed. I just did not want to be there anymore.
So when she called you after you duck out and didn't pay the bill, why not say, you know what? I know that we agreed to split this, and let me make this right. Let me get my half to you.
Because I was violently ill. She called me 10 minutes.
I would have called you every 5 minutes if you ducked out on a $1,500 bill.
Right.
I would have called you too. In fact, you better be glad I didn't look for you outside. What do you think I'm going to do?
I'm fully expecting to pay for it. Yes.
You are?
I am.
Oh, good. Good. That's real good. That may be a first for us, Caesar.
It is a first.
I think that's a first for us. Oh, I'm really expecting to pay for it. Well, you should have paid for it before today.
Your Honor, I just request that she stop calling me.
She's not going to call you. Trust me. She's not going to call you. You know what? Not only are you going to pay the $820 because you were such a you-know-what about the whole situation. I don't believe you were sick. I don't believe you just left the building. You could have made arrangements with the maitre d', the waiter. You could have settled this that evening, even if you were sick and you just didn't want to see her anymore. There are certain things called human decency. So you know what? You're going to pay for the whole entire night. $1,375.92. Judgment for the plaintiff.
He definitely deserved that. I have went on a date with a person where I was 5 minutes late. They had seen me at work. They asked me on a date. I had to go home, take a shower, change clothes and get ready. And I was 5 minutes late and they gave me down the road. And it made everything just feel like, ooh, you know, I mean, things happen. There has to be a little leeway. And this guy, he's giving her some leeway, supposedly, and he's ordering all these things. I feel like if I was there and I was ordering that and the person was coming, that I would be enjoying myself. I would be eating the food. I'd be drinking the drinks. I would be enjoying my time there before they got there, enjoying the environment. That 15-minute stretch would have been me completely at peace, having a good time on my own. When she got there and things went downhill from that, I mean, she's saying she was having a good time and he was like, oh, this is awful. He should have cut her off. I have had as much fun as I'm going to have tonight. Maybe we shouldn't order another appetizer. Go ahead and bring me my check and I'm going to jet. The judge is right. Like, at no point should he have walked out on a bill like that. The other girl may not have even been able to pay for that. I mean, that's outrageous. Because just because he has the money doesn't mean she has the money. I've never had a bill that high. And all this does is prove the type of character he has, which seems spiteful and revengeful. Do you think it was a date from hell, or do you think it was an enjoyable date? To me, she's obviously missing red flags.